hard for somebody to...
One street over there's a life I could have known, one beyond my wildest dreams. Maybe that road could have carried me to streets of gold, but things aren't always as they seem. Looking back on all the chances that I missed, some I held, some slipped away. One street over where my memories exist, I wonder what would change, I really couldn't say. In this life there's nothing certain, except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing, I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known, that would have kept me from the one I had today. Except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing, I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known, that would have kept me from the one I had today.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Robertson County. I'm sitting here talking to the famous Stanley. I love this guy. Oh, let me turn your mic on, darling.
Here we go.
I love talking to you. You're so much fun. You have such great energy, and it's just it's always so much fun to have you on. And yesterday, people were like, "Who's on the show tomorrow?" I said, "Stan's on. Stanley's on. He's going to sing." Now he says not full performance and all of that kind of thing, but we are going to get you to sing a little ditty before it's over. Pull that microphone up to you.
Here we are. Is this better?
Yes. And I'm so excited about this play because, this is 1100 WSGI. This is one street over. I'm U-Turn Laverne. This is the famous Stanley.
I'm not famous.
Well, so. I tease you like that because you were on Broadway, man. You were in Cats. That's so cool.
Well,
come on. That's cool.
Listen, there's a lot of things about that super cool, but I certainly don't consider myself famous.
Oh,
especially in your company. We all knew U-Turn Laverne.
Well, that's right. I don't know. You're very kind. Thank you so much.
True.
But I do admire your work, and I've seen you perform some stuff here locally, and you're very good.
Thank you.
And I just love your energy when you're on stage, and so I'm excited to see you bring it to this play that I've never seen.
Okay.
And I've heard a lot about it.
Okay.
So what can you tell us about this play?
Well, Charlie Brown, Peanuts gang.
Yeah.
This play, there's actually two plays with a lot of the characters from Peanuts gang, but this is You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and we've got Charlie Brown and his little sister Lucy,
right?
Or his little sister Sally, and then we've got Lucy and Linus, and then we've got Snoopy and Schroeder. So those are the central characters in this. There's a musical called Snoopy that has Charlie Brown and Snoopy and some different characters, Peppermint Patty, what have you. But we've got the 6 characters, and it follows a day in Charlie Brown's life.
Yeah.
He wakes up early to see the sunrise and sees how beautiful it is and how his life lies before him, and he gets a very positive feeling about things.
Nice.
Yeah. And we meet Charlie Brown's crush, the little redheaded girl.
Amy.
Yes. Oh, Amy
friend.
Adams, such a sweetheart.
Yes.
We follow him through the day with a baseball game and his lunchtime where he's sitting by himself and he wants to sit with the little redheaded girl.
A lot of great
a lot of great moments in the show, actually.
When you mentioned, because I said my 5-year-old grandson, I really am just excited. I think we're going to get to share this with him. I've not been.
I hope so.
Well, there's my daughter-in-law's a nurse,
Right.
And the grandkids, of course, have not been vaccinated, so
Right.
she's very cautious about that.
Well,
And so, but I told her, I said, I think we can spread out.
yeah, well, so all of our performances are at the theater at the Springfield Middle School. And for those that may not have visited the middle school, it is a beautiful, very large theater. There's a full balcony. It seats, I think, 850 people.
Oh, yeah.
So, and on a good turnout for us is significantly less than that. So the good thing about this is even though it is indoors, and we're following the local school guidelines, actually, but we have tons of room to social distance.
Yeah.
So we're encouraging parties that don't live together to kind of social distance in the crowd. And if you feel most comfortable wearing a mask, please do. You will not be alone in that. The performers will be unmasked, but we're 30 feet away on the
Right.
stage, and we've taken lots of precautions during the rehearsal process to make sure that we all stay healthy. And there's actually the balcony. If you really, were especially concerned about, or you maybe had some underlying conditions, there's plenty of safe seating in the theater. So I hope that won't hinder people from coming out.
I agree, and
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. And I'm going to try, if we're able to bring him, I'm going to try to get there early enough that I can kind of get down close enough, but because I really want him to be able to see it. Because being that he's 5, I want him to be able to really immerse himself into the show, because I think that's going to be key to keeping his attention, because he's 5.
Yeah.
But the baseball aspect of this, he's playing baseball right now.
Oh,
And
that's my favorite song, I think, in the show.
I think
is the
he'll
baseball
really
game.
love
Yeah.
that. I can see him wanting to learn to sing that. 'Cause you know how
Okay,
they all
yeah,
like
yeah.
to sing the little songs from their
Yes.
movies and stuff?
Yes.
I think that I could see him latching onto that, because we sing together a lot. I teach
like
him
it.
bluegrass and all
I
that.
like it.
Slewfoot's one of his favorites, but I think this would be one we could teach him, since it's a baseball song.
Yeah, it's a baseball song.
So I love it. I love it. This is going to be so much fun. So this is Robertson County Players. We have got a wonderful local theater troupe, and my friend Muriel Barnett. She said, "You know Muriel? Do you know Muriel? She teaches up at White House Heritage.
Okay.
But she grew up around this area. You might know her if you
Okay.
saw her. But Muriel is getting very close to retirement from school, and she goes, I want to retire so I can work with Meals on Wheels and be in the Robertson County Players. So
I want her phone number.
Oh, she's fabulous. She tried out for Steel Magnolias.
Okay.
So she was in that. She tried out for that. Didn't get
Okay.
that part, but she did
Okay.
get called back. She's good.
Okay, awesome.
She sings. She plays music.
Wonderful.
So yeah,
Always looking for
you'll
new
be
talent.
seeing. Oh yes, you'll be seeing. She's going to kill me, but
That's
but
great,
she
though.
but she's definitely got Robertson County Players on her hit list for what she wants to do when she retires.
Awesome.
So
I love it.
It just depends on how long the school system says no, you can't leave.
Right.
Because she's a really good teacher.
We
She's
actually-
an excellent teacher.
In the cast, it's normally a cast of 6, but we have 5 ensemble members that are joining us to kind of round out the musical numbers. One of those is a recently retired middle school theater teacher.
Oh, fun.
And she has jumped in head first with this production. She designed most of our props, and we have fun props because we are all adults but playing children. So we have an oversized mailbox or an oversized pencil and things like that. And she designed all the props. But that's a little magical thing about amateur local, community theater is people come from all different walks of life, really. And, we have a retired teacher, EMT, some students, real estate agents. And we all kind of come together and bring our own little special thing to the show. And also just the experience itself is so rewarding in so many different ways to the different people that are involved. So you tell Muriel we're looking for her.
Okay. All right. Did you hear, sis? So she's probably driving to school right now, getting ready to go teach. But she definitely, and she'll be there. She comes to all the plays. I don't think she's ever missed one. I think she saw Steel Magnolias more than once.
Okay.
But you say this is one we're going to want to see more than once.
I have been encouraging everyone to show up on the first weekend because they might want to see it a second time.
Right.
Also, we want to get the word out, and so hopefully people will have some nice things to say about it and spread the word, come to the second weekend. But yeah, I think that's a great show. You mentioned, your 5-year-old grandson. This show is awesome for kids of all ages, because there's my generation, older generations, very familiar with the Peanuts gang, and watched them growing up, and of course all the holiday specials. And so obviously we appreciate it because we know Charlie Brown and we know Lucy. But for the younger generation, the cast has talked a little bit about how we're performing the show for fourth graders in the county. And there may be some fourth graders that may not know Charlie Brown, which is crazy to me, but it's it's understandable. There's so many different things to watch these days. But even if you don't know the characters, Charlie Brown, Sally, Snoopy, you still will see these adults up on stage acting like kids, singing pretty music, telling funny jokes, and I think it will be enjoyable.
I think so too. And I'm like you. I can't imagine somebody not knowing the story of Charlie Brown, because my kids they love it. My twins are 30, the others are 26 and 25. So we played those for them as they were growing up. But I can remember, I don't know how much difference in our ages. I think I'm a little bit older than you. I graduated in 1980. How about, when did you graduate?
You are looking awesome. You turned Laverne.
Thank you.
Yeah, I graduated in 91. So
okay,
I'm 48.
I thought you were quite a bit younger than me. And so, but do you remember having to, I don't know if this was in your eras, it might have been do you remember having to rush home from church to watch Charlie Brown on television? Was that a thing for you? Because in my generation it was, because it would only
Sunday
air.
Afternoon. Okay.
Well, it would air on Sunday night a lot of the times,
okay.
And so, or it would be on a church night.
Okay, church night.
It was a church night, and so we would have to rush home to catch it, because you couldn't watch it again.
Right?
Did you? Were VHS tapes a thing by the time you were a kid? Because we had to catch it when it was on television.
When I was like 8, I think we started. Maybe you could rent a video cassette. Okay. I'm not sure. I wasn't prepared about the age.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's
I'm
okay.
kidding. I'm totally kidding.
But it kind of goes along with Charlie Brown, because that's my memory of Charlie Brown, is that if you did not see it when it was on television, you missed it till next year. And my one was, I always wanted to see The Great Pumpkin and the Charlie Brown Christmas. Those were the two.
I do remember Charlie Brown Christmas when I was young, or being able to only see it on the one night.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Whatever year that was, because I remember putting up our little kids' Christmas tree, and we had a choice to do that quietly and nicely and get to watch Charlie Brown or not. And it was just like all baked into one holiday night.
I love it. I love it. But it's great memories. And Charlie Brown was a big part of my holiday memories. And with it's officially fall now, and I kind of wore my fall colors just because I'm ready for all the Charlie Brown stuff. Okay. I really want to watch the Great Pumpkin. Maybe I might even, if I get my grandson in time, we might watch Great Pumpkin before we come see
Do a Charlie Brown night. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be it. So hopefully I may get there, if I can get there with him tomorrow night, and then I may come with Muriel again next weekend.
Dude.
So I may come twice, because she was asking me about it last night at church, and so I may end up having to come with my friend too.
And I got to say hello, especially if you bring her.
Yes, I'll come find you and introduce you, because
please
she's definitely ready to tag in and do some stuff with Robertson County Players. So okay, I promised everybody that you were going to sing. Okay. So let me do a spot. You think about what you want to sing.
Okay. Yep.
And so we'll let you sing a little bit when I come out of my break, and then maybe you can sing us out with a little ditty. So a couple of little things. Is that cool?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. And you don't have to do any big production, I know, but
so I will not put on my tap shoes.
Well, so you can
kidding.
You can tap and do all that.
As
a Broadway performer, I guess you could do all that, right?
Well,
did you have to do?
Not at all. But I had to. Yeah, I can tap dance.
That's fun. I've always wanted to be able to do a little bit of clogging, because I love bluegrass.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to do just a little bit of Jed Clampett clogging kind of thing.
And I've never really learned how to do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Yeah. They're kind of similar.
They are similar.
So anyway, I digress. We're going down a rabbit hole, and which I tend to do. My friend Stan Stanley's here, the famous Stan Stanley, from Broadway. I mean, come on, y'all. That's cool.
No.
That's stinking cool. That's so stinking cool. But anyway, he's going to sing a few lines for us to get us ready for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown is the name of the play. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and it starts tomorrow night. It is a musical. I've heard a lot about it. I have never gotten to see it. and I'm hopefully going to bring my grandson to this one, but we're going to pause for just a minute, and we're going to talk about Rice-Ulman Buick GMC. I've talked a lot about how that the car lots look different because the inventory is down because of the chip shortage, and these cars, these trucks, these SUVs, they require sometimes like 70 chips to get these things on the road. I was talking with Ryan Martin yesterday about how that they're having to do a pre-owned vehicle purchase because they can't get the new vehicles that they want. It's really a crazy time, but it looks different on the car lots, and it's going to probably look that way for a while. And Todd says they're still doing record-breaking business in many months because people are just seeing that car sales are working a little differently. Now, the pre-owned's always the same. They'll get certified pre-owned that then go through the multi-point inspections. They'll have cars that come in that still have factory warranty left on them. They've got a service department that's open every single day that they're open to back up all that warranty work. Now, their hours vary from the dealership, but they're there at some point every single day. But the deal with the new vehicles, he said people are seeing that like to trade every couple of years, that maybe they never thought about ordering a vehicle, but now they're going, okay, I want to trade in a few months. I need to go in and order my vehicle. I get exactly what I want. When it gets here, it's mine. And that's the way it works now. And the supply stuff is going to be around for a while. I saw it just in things we need for Meals on Wheels. Talked with Ryan a little bit about this yesterday. So things are different. That's okay. We just have to get used to that. And things are still just doing a booming business over at Rice-Ulman Buick GMC. You can get online and see everything they have going on with the things that are on the lot, pre-owned lot, the things that they do have new. And the good thing about GMC and Buick, they make trucks, SUVs, and sports utilities, and those are still being produced at a higher rate because those are the most in demand. So go and talk to Todd. He says it's just different, but it is awesome. You can call him at 615-384-3559, 615-384-3559. Stop by and see him Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 7:30 p.m., Saturday from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. When you get by there, always please tell our sponsors that U-Turn sent you and thank them for sponsoring One Street Over. Stanley is in the house.
Hello, hello.
And you want to tell them what you do for your day job? So
my day job is I work as a real estate agent with Village Realty in Nashville. In Hillsborough Village.
Well, how do they get in touch with you, my friend?
Oh, well, you can look me up on Facebook or Instagram, Stanley. Just search for that, you'll find me. Or the Village Realty website. Or my phone number, call the Robertson County Chamber of Commerce. I'm very active there, and they can give you any of my contact information, yes.
Very good. Do you handle properties in this area?
My clients
just all over?
Well, I can help people with real estate anywhere in Tennessee, but most of my clients are in Robertson County. Okay. But a few in Davidson County, or I'm especially well suited to help people relocate from Davidson to Robertson or vice versa. People here that want to buy a condo downtown or something like that. So, yeah, give me a call.
Absolutely, because we like to always just make sure everybody knows what everybody does.
Yeah, fair enough.
Absolutely. And Stanley is here, and he is in the play. He's playing Charlie Brown.
Hello.
And you're a good man, Charlie Brown. I promised everybody he is going to sing. So tell me what you're going to do for us.
Well, so although a lot of people might be familiar with the Charlie Brown characters, the music maybe not as much so, because it's all original music to the show. It's very hummable and catchy and clever, but you probably haven't heard a lot of it. But one song that people are kind of familiar with is actually the closer of the show, and it's the song Happiness.
Okay.
And it's little kids gathered around at the end of the day just talking about the little things in life that make them happy. Finding a pencil that the little redheaded girl nibbles on and that makes her human, or, having a choice of 2 different kinds of ice cream, or getting along with your brother. Just little kind of sweet little childlike moments that make people happy. So just a little bit of happiness. Let's see. Happiness is being alone every now and then, and happiness is coming home again. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
That is awesome. I love it. And here's something we talked about when you guys were in a few weeks ago. Is there a better time for a a play like this that's just about being happy and some joy and some fun and just lighthearted. Isn't it time?
It's a great time
Yes.
to have a little Charlie Brown in your life.
Yes, absolutely.
Really.
And from the Mayor Ann Schneider, I can't wait to see the play.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Isn't she
She's
adorable?
awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good time. I am very excited about it. And I've been hearing a lot about Snoopy. What can you tell me about the one that's playing Snoopy? I hear she's is she new
quite
to?
talented. Yes,
That's what she's new to Robertson County Players. So we're going to get a preview of a new player, right?
There are several or a handful of super talented actors in the play that I had never worked with here before.
Right.
And Kelsey is one of them. She's playing Snoopy.
Okay.
And side note, I don't know if she knows this, but that's the part that I really wanted.
Oh, you're kidding!
But
Okay.
it's a great part. It's just so fun. It's almost like a little cameo. She has these great numbers and just kind of in and out. And sentimentally, my mother played that role when the Robertson County Players did this show like 40 years ago.
Oh, wow.
However, she's perfectly cast. I
Yeah.
definitely couldn't do it any better. And so, she worked for Girl Scouts in Nashville.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and is super fun, uplifting to work with, and just energetic and spot on professional. And,
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of those in the show. But, yeah, Kelsey's a great one.
And I've just had her mentioned to me several times.
Okay.
And you're going to love Snoopy. You're going to love Snoopy.
You are going to, yeah.
And I just thought, well, I'm excited about that. That's, again, for my grandson. I think he's just going to be in love with it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so the schedule is a little different from what it normally is, because normally we do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. But
Yes.
then next week it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
So can you kind of explain the change in that? What was
Yes.
up with the scheduling?
Well, the main thing for people, if you just remember that there's only one matinee. And
Okay.
so normally we've had a matinee on 2 Sundays, but this time there's just one matinee, and it's this coming Sunday at 2 o'clock.
right?
Yes, ma'am. And then all of the evening performances are at 7. And it was just, we have the privilege to use this great theater, but that is a school first before it's a theater for the community, and so we have to respect the scheduling of that. And sometimes that's kind of tricky to work with, but because there are classrooms there and the students use the stage, so that is something we take very seriously, is making sure that it's always ready for the kids to use. And I think with the scheduling of our shows, that kind of played into it.
Okay.
But also it's kind of fun, like Splash Year, to have a closing night on Saturday night, and that's fun for the cast. And but we do want to always have a matinee, because some people prefer that, and so we still have that, but there's just one, and it's this Sunday at 2.
Right. So make sure and plan for that. Now, as far as tickets, how do you get tickets? You can get them at the door. What is the pricing? Things like that.
Yes. So we have advanced tickets for sale at online. You can go to the Robertson County Players Facebook page, and there's a link to get you there, or also our website, which is robertsoncountyplayers.org, O-R-G, and there's a link there to purchase tickets online. Advanced tickets are $15 for adults, and then in person or at the door, they're always available. Cash, check, Venmo, credit card. We can handle all of that now, and for $18. So save a little bit of money if you buy them ahead. All the cast members and anyone involved in the show, I have tickets on me right now. If somebody wants to call,
hey,
we can deliver tickets. But it's very easy to order them online or purchase them at the door. And at the door, there are also student tickets, and I believe those are $10.
I think so, because we actually got online and checking, because my daughter-in-law's family, they love live performances, and I've told them all about you. I'm like, you really need to come here, Stan. I mean, he's really good. And so I've been talking to them, and they were checking out prices, and I'm wanting to say they told me that the student ticket was 10.
Okay, and I think that's right.
And I think that's, do you know what the ages are that qualify as a student? Because I mean, I'm asking you tough questions.
Yeah,
Stan,
no, I should know that. I'm sorry.
Because I think there's an age. There's a younger age that there's no charge, but really they're almost too young to really sit through a play.
Yes.
Because I mean, my 1-year-old granddaughter, I don't know that she might do pretty good, but it just depends.
Yeah, I would say for sure, 5 years old. I think
I think it'll be fine.
for sure. Probably 3 and up, I would say, can
Yeah,
get something out of this.
something like that. But somebody may put up on the messages here in just a minute and kind of fill us in on that.
I was just gonna, see if
we
I can
can
find out
find
really
it
quickly.
to Mr. Google what you got for us. But this is going to be a lot of fun. Couldn't be a better time to have a happy, fun play. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown is happening starting tomorrow night. Again, just to remind you, if you're just tagging in, Stan Stanley's playing Charlie Brown. And again, if you've never met Stan, if you've never seen him perform. I mean, how long were you in Cats?
I did Cats for two years, almost, I think, like 700 something performances of that.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
But I was working out of New York for about 12 years.
That's neat. That's
professionally,
neat.
which was awesome. It was. Yeah. It's not the easiest life living out of suitcases all the time.
I bet.
It was a privilege and a dream come true. So
sure,
there you have it.
Absolutely. But that is so much fun, and anytime I've watched him, you can just kind of see that you've had that kind of experience because you're so polished, and you can just kind of tell. You're like,
I don't know, at 7 in the morning.
You're funny.
How polished I feel, but
I'm talking about when I've seen you on stage, and I can't remember what it was I saw you do, and I was like, wow, it was good. It was good.
Student tickets are available for kindergarten through college, as long as they are students. So I'm assuming you have a student ID and you can get a student ticket.
There you go. Kindergarten through college, you can get a student ticket. Very, very good. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And the shows, again, are tomorrow night, Saturday, and Sunday. And then they're Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday next week. Only one matinee on Sunday, this Sunday at 2, and the rest of the shows are at 7 p.m. And we talked about where you can get tickets in advance. Did you tell the places?
RobertsonCountyPlayers.org, and also just hit us up on the Facebook page.
There's several locations.
Yes, the Home and Jewelers, White's Jewelers, Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah,
and
about 3 or 4.
Yes, Main Street Boutique.
Yeah.
Right uptown.
And so you can stop by there. They have tickets available for you. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We're excited. We are too.
I am very excited about it. So you're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. My friend Stan Stanley is playing Charlie Brown. And we promised him just, one more little ditty. And then we probably got Ace and Brian are coming in from United Way. And so I don't see them yet. But you've got an appointment to get to, so we'll let you sing us out, and then I'll do an ad until they get here, and then I'll talk about something,
So I sang first the closing number of the song, and now I'm going to sing just a little bit of the end of the opening number, which is creatively titled "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown."
Let's hear it.
But this is where the cast is introducing Charlie Brown and convincing him that he can have a good day. He's just got to make himself have it. So Charlie Brown's end is, nothing lasts forever. All good things must end. I memorized that phrase by heart. So tell me, I need to know then, when do the good things start? I
love it. Stan Stanley, you're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. This is going to be a fun time. Great timing for a play like this. Thank you for coming in so early. And
always.
Enjoy your day. God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm hoping I will see you tomorrow. And then maybe again with my friend Muriel, and I will definitely introduce you.
I love it. My guest both times, please.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Stan, so much. Stan Stanley, you're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, Robertson County Players, and be sure and check him out. Tell him again how to find you for your realty and all that.
Yeah, it's contact the Robertson County Chamber of Commerce is going to be the easiest way locally. And I'm quite active there, and they can definitely pass along my contact information, or villagerealty.com, or I have a Facebook page and Instagram as well, Stan Stanley NYC.
Very good.
Thank you, Laverne.
Have a wonderful day. You too, Stan. God bless you. And as he makes his way out and we wait for Ace and Brian to come on in here, let's talk about my friends over at Corbin Creek. Have you gotten your mums yet? You got to get your mums. You got to get them on your porch. It's a Southern thing. It's kind of the law that you have to have a few mums on your porch. And you really got to do them in 2 runs. That's the way it works. You get the ones that you know how you go and you start drinking the pumpkin lattes way too early, and you're getting excited for fall, and you get your mums too early, and they start getting kind of wilty before we really get into the Halloween fall festival kind of season. Well, that's okay, because they're perennials, and that means that they will come back again and again and again. And Amy can talk to you about how to preserve your perennials and make sure that they come back again and again and again. I have seen a few yards that you'll pass, and they're just absolutely gorgeous with all the beautiful blossoms. They have, you can get all the different colors. There's so many different colors of mums. I had no idea. But you can take and plant them to come back next year, and you will literally have it'll look like a quilt of flowers in your yard. Amy can walk you through how to do that and how to preserve them, but you can go ahead and get your mums now, and then you can get another run of them as you get on deeper into the fall and have those beautiful mums blooming throughout the fall season. Now, they are also your source for CBD products. I have had great luck with CBD products and what they have done to help me, and they may really be a game changer for you. It is one of those things that my doctor, I get calls all the time. They're like, did your doctor really tell you to check out CBD? And he did. And it was really kind of surprising to me because I thought it was snake oil. I had so many people talking to me about CBD early on, and I really was not convinced. I thought it was just another network marketing kind of thing. And it took my doctor recommending it for me to check into it. 2 days later, I mean, I've told this story many, many times, but 2 days later, I meet Amy Corbin. She comes in to talk about farmers market. I thought we were talking about flowers and plants. And she said, well, guess what? We're also going to have our CBD products. And I was shocked to find out that it was produced right here in Robertson County. Bill grows the plants. That's what's produced into the oil. And that's what you can get right here in Robertson County. Corbin Creek CBD. Call them at 615-384-3185, 615-384-3185. They're at 4920 Highway 161. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, Sunday from 1 to 5. When you get by there, always please tell them that U-Turn sent you and thank them for sponsoring One Street Over. And, you know, I was going to mention what Brian taught me, and that is that CBD is really good for bug bites and fire ants. Absolutely. And what you got into, I take the oil itself because I mean I'm always getting bit by something because I'm outside and I'm like we're like fighting over the chairs now. We're like I
get to be in the big chair.
You get to be in the big chair because you beat Ace coming in. It's so funny. We're gonna play. We're gonna play musical chairs. So. It's so funny, man. But let me turn the microphones on because we were talking CBD, and I love telling what you did with because you had the CBD salve, and you put it on the fire ants, and that helped you. And I all the times getting bit by something, and I'll take the oil and use it, and it is a big help for me. And so
first-hand testimonial, and I tried several other very high-powered over-the-counter products. I was in a lot of pain, like legit pain. I've preached the CBD stuff. I believe in it. Yeah. And then my mother-in-law had some, and so I was like, well, might as well try it. And it literally cold water and then that, instant relief.
Yeah.
And I mean, instant relief. And so I used it for the next couple of days, and my feet were so swollen I couldn't put shoes on. So it wasn't like a mild mosquito bite. I mean, I got some Texas fire ants, which apparently are meaner than anything in the world. So, and this thing worked.
That's pretty cool.
Soothed it within 30 seconds.
That's crazy. Yeah. And I had something that got me the other day, and I put the oil on it, and absolutely it just blew my mind. So good stuff. And we're kind of teasing Ace. Ace is always here first. Always here first. But today, Brian beat her because we had Stan here, and I was going to make him just stay and sing because I was like, well, I don't know where they are.
I could have sang with Stan.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. I could have. That would have been fun.
I go to Clarksville on Tuesdays and Thursdays to work out at 5 a.m. and I got stuck behind a bus on the way back. So, that is what happened this morning.
5 a.m. workout?
Yeah.
You're
so
a rock star. Good job.
4:20.
Oh, good job, man.
Her and the other crazy people.
There are a lot of crazy people. It's always a wait list.
I'm teasing, but yeah.
Well, no.
It's great. Amazing. I need it.
Go for it. Go for it, man.
I do Saturdays and Sundays at 7 too, so it's great.
Good for you. I love that. Good. And you look lovely. You look like you transitioned from your
fall, baby.
Yeah, I know. And we were talking about how that you were just like clinging to your white clothes and you didn't want to let them go, but you've embraced it.
Until Labor Day.
I know.
Labor Day is the day.
She's a true Southerner.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's an old thing. That was the end of summer is when you'd put your white pants away. My grandmother taught me that's what ladies did.
That's what. Yeah.
I've heard that my entire life, but I just didn't know what the origin of that was. So.
I don't know. It's something that the Southern folks do. It's kind of
why you set your table with an extra fork at the top and 2 on the left, and why do you do things a certain way? It's just that's the way they started it. That's the way it's always been done.
Turn that mic up a little bit to where it's like right on you there. There we go. So we can get you good.
Is that better?
So, yes, that's better. But well, very good.
Is this odd for you?
Huh?
It is
weird. It's weird. It's weird because I'm so used to you guys being. It is so weird. But
this is a very comfortable chair.
Yeah,
so I might stay over here for a little while.
You're so funny. You're so
as long as you can beat me.
There you go. As long as you can get here ahead of her, then you
Thank
can
you
do
to the
that.
7:15 Coopertown start time. I'm here on time now. So
Yeah.
yes,
And do you like your new crossing guard?
Amazing. Traffic just flowing. I see you out there. Yeah.
It's my husband.
He's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah.
So we're thankful for it.
Well,
Yes.
listen, we're tickled to get it because I love Ace Hardware, but I'm really tired of him working weekends.
Yeah.
And he wanted a little something extra, and I'm like, you could do that, and then you could leave that because we're putting together a venue, and so we're trying to do it without borrowing money. So we're everybody's like, why do y'all do all this? And it's like, well, we've got some projects we're working on. We're doing we're trying to do it the Dave Ramsey way.
There you go.
know,
Money, baby.
Pay
yeah, that's
for it as
right.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, he's having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah,
He's having a lot of fun.
He's
out
doing
there.
seriously doing a wonderful job. The traffic has been flowing great. So
you.
I'm
Thank you.
seriously giving him a because I know the mornings there is nobody out there. It's chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, the fires are burning. There's people got knives out. It's a bad situation out there. You can tell when it's running good.
Let's just talk more about the people that live in Coopertown. They're great, aren't they? They are wonderful people.
They're awesome people, but as long as there's a traffic guard at that intersection in the morning, because you got two schools right there.
Yeah.
And there's and then 49 with people going to work. They use that to get to the interstate and everything else. So there's a lot happening at that little bitty intersection in Coopertown. He is a very valuable member of our community. I'm just telling you that right now.
Awesome.
So thank you for
Fires and
your
knives.
husband.
I got to tell you a real funny story, and then we got to get to whatever y'all want to talk about today. But he goes. I saw a car birth a cat. They were in traffic and coming out from under. You know how a cat will get up in to get warm. Here comes this little kitty out from under a hood of a car, and he's trying to stop traffic and trying to let him know. And the cat took off, and he goes, "I'm the only one that saw what happened." But he goes,
goodness.
"I saw a sedan birth a cat in the middle of traffic, and the cat didn't get run over." But he goes, "I'm afraid they're going to get home, and their kitty's missing." And he goes, "I don't even know how to get in touch with them." But if you had a kitty go missing all of a sudden, it may have gotten birthed out of your car right in the middle of Coopertown.
The cat's
school
lucky to be
traffic.
alive. Because a lot of times they'll get chewed up in there.
Yeah, exactly. But that was a first for him.
Yeah.
So Ace, Timmermeir, Brian Pulley, they are here from United Way. Really enjoyed Stephanie last week.
Thank y'all.
That
She's
was really
wonderful.
good. And it is Suicide Prevention Month, and we want to just continually remind you of that. You can reach out to her. And there are some amazing trainings you can get to help you navigate those waters. So we just want to continue to mention that. But with all that said, what do you guys have going on?
Why don't you start with your hero of the week?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're on fire.
You need to
There
get
you go.
yourself together.
No, I
Okay.
just I picked the wrong one, but I'm just making sure the
I'm gonna
time
hear
is
about this
correct.
after the fact. I'm having some fun, but it's not gonna be fun till later
So
today.
funny.
So.
She's gonna get
She's
you.
always-
I am gonna get you. I know it's
Anytime
fine.
I get a
don't
chance
care.
to meet her somewhere, which happens so very rarely, I
Yeah.
have to enjoy it just
You
a
have
little
to
bit because
enjoy
she
it.
is always early. She's always on time. She is a phenomenal coworker. I'll just say that. And then, so there you go.
Aw.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'll pay you later.
Okay, go
Yeah, I can
ahead.
start with Heroes
Hero
of the Week. This is good. And it's kind of going back to the community theme. We wanted to give some love. We've talked about this before, and you've talked about it and had some folks on, but the flood down in Waverly, and we wanted to recognize our heroes of the week, and I say that plural intentionally, is our community and the way they've stepped up to support our neighbors down there in Humphreys County. And it's come across the gamut from small business to our chamber, and specifically want to talk a little bit about our churches and the way they've stepped up and worked with the churches there in that community to facilitate all of these donations that have been taken up, both financial and supplies, and the way that we have worked hand in hand. And it's just been amazing seeing. I talk about the 10% good stuff on social media. People that have been posting this stuff and kind of keeping it top of mind too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it happens, it's on the news, and we're like, okay, we need to help and we need to donate and we need to give some money the first couple of days, and then a week later everybody forgets about it because the next thing has happened. Them people, they're still hurting. They're still suffering. They're still dealing with this tragedy. And so people that are keeping it top of mind and keeping the donations coming and keeping the supplies going down there. So everybody involved in that, and specifically, again, our churches that have kind of facilitated a lot of this, we're so thankful for what they've done. And just we talk about being the volunteer state, and we step up when stuff like that happens. I remember the flood happened in Nashville, and the feds came in to help, and they say everything's already been done.
Yeah.
because the people took care of it. And so that's just, again, we continue to do that. So kudos, Heroes of the Week with a capital H on that one.
Outstanding.
That's the way it should be, too.
Outstanding. And that's what you said about how the big flood that happened in 2010, and they came in, they're like, I don't think
there's
really
nothing else to do. You
Yeah.
guys have already cleaned everything up, so thank you. But I would like to name specific people, but I won't leave them out.
Yeah,
it truly has been a community effort, and I know a lot of folks have worked very hard and put some time into that. So we just want to thank them.
And I love that you call out the churches too, because I remember a T-shirt that I saw in the 2010 flood that said the church has left the building.
Yeah,
and I just love that playing on the Elvis has left the building thing, but the church has left the building. I'm like, that's where we're supposed to be.
That's when a church is really doing what it's supposed to be doing. When it steps outside the walls, and you see it in times like these. And it's a beautiful thing to see.
Very cool.
I think that's a true ministry, though, is when you open your doors and you realize that this is how you can serve the people. And I know that there was a specific church down in Waverly that our community had connected with to facilitate and funnel those supplies. And it was amazing. Like Brian was saying, just to kind of see how they've done this before. They know how to do it. They had people help them, and they're really getting the supplies to the people. And I'll say this, just one little shout out, because like Brian said, at first, when it first happens, you want to be the first one down there to bring all the supplies, and they were overwhelmed. I mean, absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of support that they had received. So I was proud of Robertson County for waiting. They went week 3, coordinated very well with the church down there, and so again, it's great to see when we're all working together how much more we can accomplish effectively. Yeah. Because again, if we'd gone down there that first week, or when the first wave of supplies had come through, then I don't know that they were ready to accept it. So it's amazing to see that coordination of efforts and everybody working together. I know I had sent Abner and Abner Herndon from Farm Credit and Demetria White. They were receiving some of the supplies as well. They came and talked a little bit about that and kind of why they chose to do that. And Abner and Lori Riley and Olivia Haynes, they've all responded in times of need, and this is not their first rodeo. So it was great to have some experienced individuals from Robertson County go down there and really show some love on our friends, and just it's support for people we don't even know. It's telling a story, and it'll affect us for the rest of our lives. Don't think about how a flood can affect the outer community, but that's where it is. That's what a true community is. It's not just inside your walls, it's beyond. And so like Brian said, volunteer state, man, we showed up.
We stepped up.
It's really amazing. So,
and I don't know if you saw, there was a cool thing with the Titans hosting the Waverly football team in the Nissan Stadium and letting them play.
And they played White House.
And they played White House, and then Mike Keith did the Titans radio did the play-by-play for the game. They did the whole shebang.
That's
and
amazing. What an experience.
So you're talking about just
it gives me chill.
I didn't know they did that.
We're loving on Robertson County, but in general, the Middle Tennessee area for stepping up and saying, okay, we got a neighbor that's hurting. Let's help them.
I think that's wonderful that they did that.
And
that's fabulous.
Yeah, and the Titans have been good like that with Amy Adams Strunk and that organization over there. They've been consistent with stepping up and helping when they can. And
that's
just
cool.
Those kids will never forget that.
No,
that's a lifetime memory.
At a time when a lot of them had lost homes.
Yeah, you don't know what they got going on at the house.
I can't even imagine. And to have something like that happen for them, that is special.
They got to hear Mike Keith, call their name on a touchdown or something. That's really cool.
Yeah. I got to meet Mike Keith, such a sweetheart.
He's awesome.
Honored him at the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame and inducted him this past year.
Yeah.
And just that was really cool getting to see him and just all that. He's a good guy. Good guy.
I know you've got stuff, but real quick, Mike came to speak to our Rotary Club a couple weeks back, and he could have easily opted out because of COVID, and half the Titans team was dealing with it at that time, and it was really spiking, and he still kept his commitment. He had to do it a little differently and couldn't eat lunch with us and all that. Spent the entire hour with our group, answered every question, couldn't have been more gracious. Again, true professional.
Really
could have easily said, hey, I can't come because of my, what's going on with everything, and still stepped up to come to Little Springfield, Tennessee and talk to us about some football. So
good guy.
Yeah, love Mike Keith.
Yep. Love that guy. All right, so we've been just all over the place, and we've got, we're going to plenty of time. Ace?
Do you want to do your break?
I've just got one more. I mean, do you have? I
got a couple things.
Okay, go ahead and hit it.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit it.
Well, I'll start with what's happening this Saturday. So this Saturday, September the 25th, starting at 2 p.m. is a food giveaway and a gas card giveaway at the First Seventh-day Adventist Church. I wanted to make sure to talk about that because they started doing this, I think, last year, the new pastor, Tina Carringer, and I apologize if I said her name wrong, but Tina is amazing. She saw a need and she said, I really want to do this. I want our church members to be involved, and we want to touch base with the community. And so it was great to see them step up locally and provide some support. I think this is their 4th one that they've done, and it's all fueled by their church members and their membership. So it's an incredible opportunity for our community to drive by and get some food. And that is again happening on Saturday, September the 25th, starting at 2 p.m. It's located at 3263 Tom Austin Highway, right there in Springfield. If you're familiar with Northcrest Medical Center, it's just up from there. It's actually kind of catty corner in front of it, on the same side of the road. So encourage, if you know anyone who's in need of food or food supplies, then please do send them down that way. It's a great opportunity for them to just drive through and get something and get a little love too.
Is there any kind of a requirement?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't think there is.
No.
I think when I've heard them talk about this before, they're just saying if you come up and say you're in need, they're going to help you.
Yeah.
And isn't that the way it should be?
Well, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Some of the food that's been given away, obviously we have to track where it
That's
comes from and where it goes to. That's
Yeah.
USDA. This is not USDA
Right.
food. So this is community funded. It's from the church membership. So to my knowledge, there is no requirement for ID or anything like that. So if you're in need of food, go down and see.
And gas card too. You mentioned gas card.
Yeah, the gas card. $10 gas card's big.
That's
Right now,
huge right now.
Absolutely.
But that's the thing. We do have to do some tracking because we use USDA stuff.
Yeah.
But stuff on this, it's just if you have need, come up and just let them love on you.
Absolutely.
So very good.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
it's an exciting time. So
Very good. So what else you got? Keep going. I'll let you
want
go.
me to keep going?
I've got
I know,
one
I
more
love
ad.
it.
It's a quarter till. We're good.
Okay, I'm just
So we're
making
good.
sure. I want to keep you on track. So the next thing, food again. So food is the topic today. So I brought you one of these because I want to make sure you had that. But United Ministries Food Bank that's here in Robertson County.
Okay.
They are hosting their drive-through food pantry on Friday, October the 1st. Again, that's Friday, October the 1st. It's going to be in the side parking lot on Willow Street, just across the street from Springfield Baptist Church. Same location it's been the past few times. Again, it's going to be a drive-through. It's the way we started doing it in COVID. It's an excellent opportunity to ensure that we are packing those cars full and we're keeping them flowing. We can serve a heck of a lot more people that way as well. Sherry Martell and her team down there, volunteers. Again, United Ministries Food Bank, I know I've said this before, they're a completely volunteer-run organization. The only cost they have is rent and utilities, and that's incredible to think about. They do deliver USDA food, so that's on a regular basis, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So they're giving out food all the time, but then they are also doing 2 drive-through pantries a year. So we did one in May and doing one again here in October. So if you're looking to volunteer, we've got lots of hands that are going to show up, but we don't know what's going to happen between now and then. So that's in 2 weeks. So if you are looking to volunteer, I encourage you to reach out. Their phone number is 615-384-8306. Again, 615-384-8306. Or you can reach out to us on Facebook, United Ministries Food Bank. Respond to messages that are sent there. I know there's lots of clients that reach out on Facebook as well. So, we are responsive on that Facebook page. So
Very good. And I love that you know the number off the top of your head.
I spend a lot of time with my friends at the United Ministries Food Bank.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I'm impressed. I'm impressed if you know that number. Now, the drive-through, because the stuff you do normally is USDA, so you might require some tracking there. But this one that same way?
So it's similar. And so not to go down a complete
but
total
you
rabbit hole,
just-
but this is part of their outreach, and so this is a Second Harvest food truck. Second Harvest Food Bank, it's a food truck that is delivered. Don't know what you're getting until the day before.
Yeah, I know.
It's produce, it's breads, it's sometimes there's meats and dairy, and you never know.
Yeah.
And then the food bank also brings some community funded food as well. So United Ministries has the USDA food that they give out that they have to track and ensure that families and individuals meet the income requirements and things like that. And then there's a community side that they can give out to anyone. If you walk up and you need food, you can absolutely be given food. Now with the food pantry, drive-through food pantry, they're collecting things like zip code, don't have to necessarily be from Robertson County, but they're collecting zip code, they're collecting number and family. There's not a whole lot of information that is really truly required, but it's part of how they're serving the community. And as a United Way funded partner, that's important to us because we want to know those dollars that are being invested in the community, what does that equal to, right? So if we're investing in a partner, in a nonprofit partner, what's the impact that's being had on our community? And so it's really important for us, and that's a lot of the conversations. Cherry's been doing this for years and years and years, but we have to understand, how does that equate? They're serving, again, totally volunteer-run organization, and look at the impact they're having on our community. It's pretty incredible, to be really honest. What they do with staff who literally show up because they want to and because they love it and they love their community. It's an incredible outreach. So
I've got some available time next week because we've got extra days this month because we had just a longer month.
Yeah.
If you would send me some contact info, and I wouldn't mind having somebody, because I don't think I've ever had them on the show. And
I'd love for you to have Sherry and Crystal. Yeah. Crystal Levy is, she's the treasurer.
Yeah.
Sherry's the president. They're our go-getter team. I tell you what, I've never seen two ladies work harder. And so they're incredible. I will be happy to.
Send me their
info. I'd be happy to connect you with Sherry and get her.
Maybe we can get them in here next week, because with this coming up, we'd love to mention it again. And just remind everybody that this is going on. This is next Friday that they're doing the drive-through, but they're available all the time. So
they're available all the time.
Just reach out to them. So
and I will say this really quickly though, because we've had some clients who've reached out on the Facebook page and said, "Hey, I can't get there during that time." We're happy to make arrangements. I volunteered to drop off food. Brian's dropped off food. As long as we can get a little bit of information so that they can get the client enrolled in the computer system if they're not already. So if you have somebody who needs food and they can't get there in the specified time, just let us know. Reach out on that Facebook page or give a call to them. We can make some arrangements.
Yeah, because some people, their work schedule just won't allow them. We run into that in our ministry as well. And so you just got to let us know what you need. And there are people there to help serve you. So very good. Very good. And I will pause and take my break now.
Yay.
And producer Ace is going to keep me on track here, but we're going to talk about Barry and Rebecca Richards with the Exit Realty Garden Gate team. My friends, they are local. They're in Cross Plains, have been there for over 20 years. Rebecca's been at this a long time. She was one of the first in the area to be a seniors real estate specialist. Her husband Barry's always been there to help her as a marketer. And why do you need a marketer when it's coming to real estate? Well, if you're on the sales side and you want to make sure that you're getting top dollar for your property, people got to know it's for sale. And that's where a marketer comes in. And so Barry's always been there to help her, but he went full-time real estate a few years back. He came out of a career out of Nashville. He was vice president of a marketing company, so he knows what he's doing. And he is a Zillow certified photographer, so that gets you up on Realtor.com. He is a licensed and insured drone pilot, does those 360-degree virtual reality home tours, let people walk through your home without having to walk through your home literally. And it's crazy, but people buy houses without actually walking through them because they can walk through them virtually and that they can see what's going on because of the drone footage. It's amazing what we can do technologically now when it comes to real estate. Barry is the one that can make sure that's all done. They are a great team, great friends of mine up in Cross Plains. You can connect with them at sellwithbecky.com or buy, B-U-Y, RobertsonCounty.com to see their specialty, Robertson County, but they also buy and sell in the surrounding counties and across the state line up in Kentucky because we're right here on top of it. Connect with them today at sellwithbecky.com, sellwithbecky.com, or buy, B-U-Y, RobertsonCounty.com. Tell them you turned sent you. And Ace Timmermeir, Brian Pulley, they're in the house and in the wrong seats. And so it's a little confusing. I don't want to confuse everybody.
There's no name on the seat.
Yeah, there
Ace usually takes the lead chair. That word I struggle with. You do your reads so effortlessly. Technologically. That's a word. Just some words that we have that it doesn't want to come off the tongue right. That one's one for me. So, but you said it just perfectly.
Right
yes.
What's really funny is you mentioned that. As I started to say it, I thought, can I say this word? I was actually mentally.
I was mentally. The end doesn't want to. Yeah. It doesn't,
but I mentally kind of went. I'm taking a. I may not be able to get this one out because anytime when you do broadcasting, your mind's always kind of working and you're spitting stuff out and you're like, okay, did that just come out of my mouth? And and a lot of times you'll go back and listen to yourself and it's like, I don't even know I knew that word. It's just funny because you just get so I've been doing this so long, but that's really funny. But I have words I can't say.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah. I just try to stay away from me. My daughter and I were having this conversation. She can't say specifically. Like
those are words that are
she's
difficult
very
to
eloquent
speak
with her
specifically.
speech especially for a third grader, but that one she struggles with. And I said, I got words too, and
Yeah,
I couldn't think of
we
on
do.
top of my head, but there's one, so I'll mention technologically.
There you go. You did it. You did it. Outstanding.
I don't know if you are struggling with it. Are you just...
Maybe Laverne cured me here.
It's like just confidence. You got to bite it off with confidence. And
Right.
there's broadcasting. There'll be times that you'll be in a studio with people and somebody will try to say a word and they can't get it out and they'll get the giggles.
Right.
And then the next thing the whole studio's laughing.
Right.
And if you ever hear, it's just a lot of the giggle fits that you have in broadcasting revolve around words that somebody can't say.
There you go.
That's why when you mention that, it just brings back
Right.
memories. But anyway,
It's very humanizing, though.
It is, because we all struggle with it.
struggle with something.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, didn't mean to derail, but I heard you saying it, and it was so perfect. I was like,
but we like to chase rabbits every now and then, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just real. It's just real.
Okay, back to business.
We got 6 minutes. Go, Ace.
6 minutes. So on September the 30th, I wanted to talk about another opportunity for our community. This may be a little bit more driven towards individuals who are actually working with clients, but I did want to mention it primarily because it's through one of our partners. So Connecting Robertson County is part of our Family Collective initiative. I've talked a little bit about that. I sent our friends over there that work the program, but it is a program that is it's funded by DHS and the Seymour Institute to prevent and end family homelessness. It is an incredible program that has seen some amazing strides in its short time being implemented here in Robertson County. But we had recently hired Ashley Tokars, and she is the family engagement specialist here with Robertson County. Grew that program just a little bit, and the staff there. Excited to have her. She's got an incredible background, master's in social work, and just she's a force to be reckoned with. So I'm excited for her to kick off a first webinar educational series. It's called the Resource Roadmap. Again, the Resource Roadmap, and the primary premise behind it is you're going to learn how to apply for and navigate. You ready? All these fun things: TennCare, SNAP, TANF, WIC, PEBT, unemployment, Section 8. That's how, think about the gamut that we're going across. McKinney-Vento services, family collective services. These are all resources that can be daunting tasks, right? When you're thinking about helping someone or you're thinking about doing it yourself. What do I need? How do I do it? Where do I start? What's the best, which resource do I start with first? You know, what's the best attack on that? So it is a free webinar that is being offered. It's via Zoom. Again, it's on September the 30th. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. Excuse me. The information has been posted on our Facebook page. That's United Way of Robertson County. I believe it's also been shared on the Family Resource Center's Facebook page as well. I encourage you, if you've ever been interested in anything, in any kind of a free webinar educational series, is even if you have to leave early, it's okay because you got a portion of it, right? But I do encourage you, if you are working with clients or if you feel like you may be eligible for any of these services, take a listen. We've got specialists who do this all day, every day. This is their forte. So take a listen. Again, that's on September the 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. via Zoom. It's a virtual learning opportunity to learn how the resource roadmap. And I love that because sometimes you got to take the back roads. Sometimes you went the highway, but it wasn't the right way. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, it's like, man, we thought we were doing the right thing, with some, and it's for some clients, and it's very case by case. So excited for that to take off, and I can't wait to participate in it. I've listened plenty of times to lots of all, these resources, but I'm excited for the group that she has coming to speak, and excited to hear more about how to apply in the best way to apply. So,
I think this is great.
It's a wonderful idea. To put it all together in one place, that's a great idea.
Yeah. And it's 2 hours of your time, but it's going to be well worth it.
And if you work with people who need these services, to be able to direct them properly. Right. I have so many questions that I can't answer, and we refer them to the 211 a lot, because that gives them some answers. And that's the United Way hotline. I mean, you can call 211 and ask them all kinds of questions, and it's a wonderful resource. But you want to be able to answer those questions yourself, and this is a way to do it. So,
and you want to be able to direct clients appropriately. Right. And so, not that you need to be the specialist, but if you even have the slightest glimmer or inkling on where to start, and especially based on the client's needs, and it's definitely a lot more effective in the long term, because that the thing that that irks me when I don't mean that totally the negative way that it came out, but sometimes when you're working with a client and they got the guts up to come and talk to you and ask for help, you may be the only stop on their journey because they don't make that next step, right? You can encourage them and you can give them all the information, but if they're not taking that next step, right, and calling that next resource, you may lose them in their forward journey, so you want to make sure that you're helping them in the right way. So again, that's that resource roadmap webinar is happening via Zoom, starting September the 30th, 5 p.m., ending at 7 p.m. You can find the information on the Zoom link on our on our Facebook page. It's United Way Robertson County. I believe it's also shared on the Family Resource Center Facebook page.
Outstanding. I want to check that out for sure. And what else have you got for us?
Very quickly, one of our partners, CASA of Robertson County, is hosting the Boo Bash Dash.
Say that again.
Yeah, one of our funded partners, CASA of Robertson County, is hosting the Boo Bash Dash. We got a little bit of time, but I just want to encourage you, if you like to dress up, if you like to support kids in your community, please sign up for that run. They are using Run Sign Up for that, and the run is happening on Saturday, October the 30th. 9 a.m. is the race start time. I encourage you again to support it. CASA is an incredible organization that's serving our abused and neglected children in our community. We don't like to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it, but we got to talk about it because it's happening. And these CASA advocates are incredible resources. So I didn't mean to, but I just wanted to say.
I'm glad you mentioned it.
It's coming up.
Because
sign up.
my grandson's 5, and that would be so much fun for us to start doing that every year.
There's a fun run too. Yeah, 1 mile fun run. I wanted to make sure. So it's a 5K, which is 3.1 miles, and then there's a 1 mile fun run.
That's what we'd have to do.
And it's at Travis Price Park. It's so fun.
I'll be in for the 1 mile.
I can't run. I have to walk now. They won't let me run.
It's on the Greenway, so it's not terrible. And hey, get out and walk it. If you're not a runner, get out and walk it. I encourage you to do that. I'd love for Leah to come maybe in October and let her come talk about that. So Leah Blocker is
get her on
the new executive director for CASA. So love to have her. So.
That would be I'm always looking for different things to do with my grandson and my granddaughter, and that would be something I could sign up. And I love CASA. The more I hear about CASA, it's just it's incredible what they do.
Absolutely.
And we got to get them on. I love the webinar. That's excellent. I've got people that work with us at the Benevolent Center that I think all of us need to watch it because then we could help answer questions.
Hey, I mean it's available. There may be some Robertson specific information. But regardless, those resources are, I mean, they're everywhere.
Taking care of all that stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty general information and knowledge. So.
You bet. Very good. Awesome. Ace Timmermeir, Brian Pulley from United Way, and just, you almost couldn't get your names out right because you're in the wrong seats.
It's
everything's discombobulated.
Brian Timmermeir.
I had to think about what I was saying.
Like eat with your left hand or something.
It's so weird. It's so weird. You're in the wrong seats. All right. Brian Pulley,
we'll be in the right seats next week.
There you go.
We're going to change it up.
I like this chair.
We're mixing it up.
We're going to do another segment now.
Thank y'all for joining us here on One Street Over. This is 1100 WSGI. Tomorrow we're going to visit with Rachel Culver. Excited to have her. She's going to start coming in once a month, and we're going to have a lot of fun talking with her on Faith Friday. And of course, Gwen Harder will be here as well. Have a wonderful day again. This is 1100 WSGI. God bless.